Hey guys, it's me, G-Set Productions. Sorry it is 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm making a video. I got home from work a bit late. Alright, listen, I apologize. I didn't make any videos this weekend, you guys, at the draft. Like the draft picks and breakdowns and all. Um, so I'm just gonna put it all into one whole video, and I'm just because it saves me a lot of time from having to put out 13 different videos of all the guys that we got. It just it's easier to get it done than just have to overthink stuff, and you have to really think. Okay, am I gonna really break down this player for the next 10 minutes and whatever it is? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not just do it all in one and just get it done with? Um, so, with that being said, you guys, we are gonna do that and just break down everything, and we're gonna go from there. I will put out next week. I'm gonna put out the NFC North grading, you guys. I'm gonna grade the draft picks from the NFC North. Yes, we are gonna talk about the Vikings, as you guys can see down here. We will go over their picks and grade, and Detroit Lions as well. Okay, so anyways, without further ado, let's go over what the Packers got. Um, so real briefly, guys, I love, and I mean loved this draft so much because this draft theme was all about Jordan Love. It was about getting him as much talent as needed. Excuse me. Like, it was about getting him as much weapons as possible because we need him to be a comfortable. We need him to be as comfortable as he can be. For a quarterback, and he's not going to be on the bench. So, yeah, this is his first run. This is his first shot. We need to absolutely get the kid weapons. And excuse me, if my voice sounds a little crispy or crimsy, I apologize. It's just because I'm freaking tired. But anyways, uh, no, if you guys think about the new era for the Green Bay Packers in 2023, um, this says a lot in that we absolutely flipped the page, and you know it's not that same old same Packers as what it used to be. Like the 2011 Packers, the 2012 Packers, the 2013 Packers, and how they had all those veterans there. Randall Cobb, Greg Jennings, Story Nelson, Clay Matthews. You had Nick Perry. You had Barnett. I think you had Bart. Yeah, we had Barnett in the safety position or cornerback. Um, and I want to say we had Charles Woodson. Yeah, we definitely had Charles Woodson 2012. I think 2013 was maybe the last time he played as a Packer. Because I know he went back to Oakland, the Raiders for one last time. But yeah, no, this is just one of those like things that people have to realize that the Packers just got a whole new identity. This is it's brand new. That's all I'm trying to say. It's brand new. It's not the typical, Green Bay Packers anymore. It's not. All right. So with their first overall pick in the 2023, we got Lucas Van Ness, the edge from my. I did a whole. Anybody that watches this video to if they come across this and Lucas Van Ness, or see what my initial thoughts are, go check out the video and um, videos. As well. I mean, I can put it in the description too. It's not a biggie. Definitely go check out the video if you guys want to learn more about him. I did a whole video of him and a breakdown. Um, with the second pick, and now this is where everybody's like questioning why did we go with him instead of Darnell Washington? Because when I will that with how strong and everything, I was really just trade it or trade it. Okay, song grave out of eight. He's not that vertical speed. You guys out there, pack, seen his highlights. I mean, that's the first thing that comes to mind is the vertical speed. The ball and they get this first down. Like he'd be great in that third down situation. Uh, excuse me, sorry you guys, sorry always. Um, but no, I think Luke Musgrave's gonna be a great pick. He was actually ranked under the fourth or third best tight end in this draft class, so he was right there with Michael Mayer and right there with Darnell Washington. So right there after that, I mean, I fell in love with the pick and I watched his highlights and it even made me like him a lot more. So this is one of my favorite picks. I had to say my favorite picks are so far. It's Lucas Van Ness number one because we got the JJ. We technically got a JJ Watt type. We got ourselves a JJ Watt. I said in the last video like he was like an Aiden Hutchinson. I I wouldn't exactly say he's like an Aiden Hutchinson. I mean, he's got the Aiden Hutchinson vibe because his versatility and um, the motor and the way how he swings through linemen. I mean, that's what Aiden Hutchinson kind of displayed when the Lions selected him in the second round, and I was watching his highlights and seeing him play this year. I mean, there was no reason why he should have been the defensive player of the year, like the rookie year, whatever it is. But no, I think Lucas Van Ness is gonna be a stud. I mean, like, yes, he's taken over for Rashawn Gary, and Preston Smith is like 30 years old, and he's getting up there. So that was also why we also need an edge. But if we do think about it though, too, I mean, he's not just there just to replace, because the Packers they're gonna use him like everywhere, kind of up in the front. They're gonna use him as a like interior defensive, lineman right there. I mean, you can use him right there with Kenny Clark up front. Um, I would say more of like put him maybe outside linebacker. You can put him next to Devondre Campbell or Quay Walker. I mean, you can use him all over. I mean, really, the Packers are going to use him definitely. They're not just going to use him just for a backup for Rashawn Gary. No, that's not the point in getting someone like him. So they're going to utilize him immediately because Rashawn Gary's not coming back until at least November due to his injury. So yeah, this is a phenomenal pick, and he's gonna make our defense amazing. I mean, you can put him and Rashawn Gary out there both, and they're both gonna be studs completely. Okay, I'm getting this freaking Vikings shit out of the way because I don't really want to see the Vikings. Again, it's not that I can't. It's just it's about Packers. It's about Packers first. Okay, so here is, I think, this is hard between to put Lucas Van Ness as my favorite pick. I mean, I know Lucas is like my first, but I think this is like one of those crushes that I have, like in a way of loving what we got here for a wide receiver. So, Jaden Reed out of Michigan State, you guys. Oh my god, is he a freak? Like, he is a Devontae Adams kind of 2.0 vibe. Maybe a Jordy Nelson vibe. Maybe a Greg Jennings vibe. Antonio Brown definitely came to my mind. Um, I was watching his highlights, Big Ten Network, his whole career highlights, and man, oh man, can he run and catch that freaking ball and just get to the end zone? Holy crap! He had 26 touchdowns from Michigan State. He had 200. I think it's 206 receptions. Um, We'll, you guys, we'll do a separate video on Jayden Reed because I think if we make a video, maybe a couple videos on some of the guys that are really gonna be a standouts, that would make sense. So that way I can tell you guys why I love these picks. Um, we'll do that another day, maybe, or maybe sometime in the off season. Maybe we can study some more of these guys and what they're gonna do to the team. But yeah, Jayden Reed screamed, and I mean screamed Packers the entire time. Like, this was one of those wide receivers that was a top sleeper kind of gig. Like, nobody ever paid attention to him that much. I mean, he had some prospects saying that he was maybe a top 15 or, the only thing that gets a lot of people is just because he's 5'10" and his size. I mean, but size is size. I mean, I get it. I mean, it's not that big of a receiver. It's not like JSN size, but man, oh man, like, he's not all about that. He's all about making the plays for his team and to win. He's not one of those receivers that's just it's all about himself. No, he's all about the team. I mean, oh my god. Like, this was by far probably one of, like, the top steals. I wouldn't say exactly it is the top, but it's got to be around somewhere in the top steals. Like, maybe top 15, top 10. But this was one of the best steals that the Packers made. Because nobody expected Jayden Reed to go at 50 in the second round. I mean, he was maybe more of like a third rounder, definitely a third rounder, not like a fourth rounder, but definitely a third rounder. But second rounder, I mean, that says a lot about Jayden Reed. And I swear to God, oh my God, when we watch his highlights, like his breakdowns highlights, you guys will see what I'm talking about. Because there is so much that I love about Jayden Reed. This is not even funny. This almost cures the JSN pick. Like, he should have been right up there with JSN and Jordan Addison, Quinn Johnson, Zay Flowers. I mean, he could have been at least maybe number 6 or number 7 in the top 10. Well, I think he was in the top 10, but he should have been right maybe at number 5. I mean, seriously, he's a phenomenal player. I mean, this is gonna be so fun to watch. And he's not only like a backup, he's a starter. So Packers are putting him in the slot, the third receiver slot. They're gonna be putting him with Watson and Romeo Doubs and Reed. I mean, seriously, this is gonna be so exciting. And just You'll get used to hearing love to read, love to read, love to read. You know what I'm saying? Like, love to Watson, love to Watson. Just get used to hearing that on TV. Just get used to hearing that because this is gonna be so exciting. I cannot wait. Oh man, this pick got me so freaking hyped. After hearing Leroy Butler read the pick, I mean, he even said, like, this is where the Packers get the good wide receivers, which is true. Which is so true, because we always get the good shit in the second round. I mean, yeah, had we wanted to piss Aaron Rodgers off? Yes, we definitely did, but no, we didn't. Why is that box? Oh my god. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright. Jayden Reed, again, we will definitely go over him maybe next weekend. I really love that pick. Okay, Tucker Kraft out of SDSU, you guys. This was a really another exciting pick. We got him in the third round. That is two tight ends and a steal, hell of a wide receiver that we just got. I mean, this says that the Packers were spot on about getting Jordan Love weapons. This right here was that holy what what are the Packers doing here? What are they doing? Tucker Kraft out of SDSU is a phenomenal kid. The kid is very athletic. I actually had a buddy that I went to elementary school with, and he played football at SDSU actually. Excuse me, sorry for my voice again. Sorry. But he told me that he is a phenomenal kid. He's more like a working horse. And Tucker Kraft, when I was watching some of his highlights in an interview, he explains how he loves carrying people on his back. Like, he wants to make sure he's got 2 or 3 people on his back. The way how I was watching an interview of him. And he's a phenomenal blocker. So if you have him out there, and maybe you got Luke Musgrave out there, you can easily put 2 and 2 out there. One tight end's gonna go for the catch and all, passer catch, and then the other tight end, he's gonna block. Excuse me. Or not just that, but you can use him for when we use Aaron Jones and all. But yeah, Tucker Kraft, we'll go over his video another day as well. Great pick though, for sure, for the Packers. Sorry, I sound so crappy right now. Colby Wooden. Colby Wooden was a steal. Not a steal, but he's a great kid. I've heard his name only once or maybe twice, but I didn't know too much about him, you guys. I didn't really do much research. But I watched a couple of his highlights, and man, oh man, can he fly off that line. I mean, holy mackerel. He's going to be so great up front with, actually not up front. He'll be more of he could play with Preston Smith, or you can add him in the middle, with Devondre Campbell and Quay Walker. You could add him, there, or rotate. But Colby Wooden, we can also look at. Sean Clifford, we finally got a quarterback, you guys. Again, don't be offended or anything. This isn't just because we need to get rid of Love or we're looking at getting rid of Love. No, this is a backup quarterback. As I stated, we are going to be in need of getting a quarterback. So we finally got our backup. And Sean Clifford, he beat out Will Levis at not at Kentucky. I don't know if Will Levis was at Purdue. Anyways, it says that he beat him out in a competition, a quarterback starting competition. But no, just some. So real quick, you guys, some of these names I'm going to be going through, I'm not too familiar with because I didn't do a whole lot of research, and these are guys that I didn't know about and I don't really know. So I apologize if I don't give much in depth about the player. That's just because I don't know their names too well. God, I'm sick of clicking on this crap. Oh, sorry about that. But no, he's gonna be a solid quarterback for backup. I mean, seriously, I looked at his stats a little bit. He's not a bad pick at all. I mean, seriously. He can learn under Jordan Love too, for sure. Dante Vine Wicks, if that's how I say it. Wide receiver out of Virginia, so we got Jordan Love, another weapon. that is a great pick. I can't wait to see what he can become. Um, he would be maybe more of a rotating kind of guy. So like you could put him and Tamari out there. Um, Again, I think it's a solid pick. That just means we keep on adding more weapons for Jordan Love at that point. Okay, so Carl Brooks over here. Lots and lots of people have said this was the steal of the defensive line, like the edge, like the best edge in the 6th round that we got. I love this pick as well. Watching his highlights, I mean, he's definitely gonna fit great up there if you put him with Kingsley or something. I mean, seriously, he's gonna do so great. Um, yeah, I like with what the Packers did in this one. This was a great pick from Bowling Green. Um, yeah, he's gonna work just fine. And again, that's just gonna be a kind of like a plug and play. Sorry. He's gonna be a plug and play kind of thing. So again, you take some guys out, rotate them, and then you can put this guy in there, and yeah, he'll develop. We got our kicker Anders Carlson from Auburn. We got him. We definitely need somebody to take over for Crosby. I think he's gonna do just fine. He missed 12 field goals though from college, from what I've seen, but he's got a big leg and he's a big kid. He's well over 6 feet, 6 foot, and he's got a big leg. So yeah, there shouldn't be any problem with the Packers, using him. Carrington Valentine. So Carrington Valentine is a really great pick right here that I like. He's definitely gonna be great out there with Jair Alexander and Russell Douglas. I mean, you can put him in the middle too, like if you had to. I'm not saying like move him to safety, but you can almost do that. Yeah, this was a great pick. We needed to get a corner, but mostly we need a safety. But cornerback does not hurt at all. I mean, really, it does not. Lou Nicholas out of Western Michigan, you guys. Or no, Central Michigan. Excuse me. I don't know much about this kid. I really don't. I'm not saying I wasn't a big fan of this. I mean, I was okay. I was like, we didn't really need a running back because you have Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon. I mean, we didn't really need one, but it's one of those you just pick a running back off the flyer. But he should be all right. He should do just fine. just learn from Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon. Let them teach ya. Okay, so this one, God, I'm not clicking. There we go. Okay. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna try to get through these quick, you guys, because I'm getting tired and I can't really talk. I'm not losing my voice or anything. It's just I'm tired and I can't think. Okay. Anthony Johnson Jr., cornerback, which is his safety. We absolutely, a lot of people love this. I love this pick. We absolutely need to address safety because if we didn't, Amos was going to be moved to safety. But now that we got him, I mean, we absolutely filled in the gap for that, and he can be used with Amos if needed, and you'll have two talented safeties. Out of Iowa State, this guy is so good. I've seen his film, a couple of videos of it after the pick. I thought we got Antonio Johnson out of Texas A&M, so I went a little crazy at first when I saw the name Anthony Johnson Jr. and I thought Antonio Johnson. So I was like, oh, that totally patched up the Brian Branch pick, because We traded the Lions. We went down to 48. Um, we traded down with them, and they traded up uh, to get Brian Branch from us. And really, a lot of us Packer fans, myself, I mean, basically, I even said like, what the hell, are we doing? And it was one of those like, why would you let the Lions take away our pick that we got from the Jets? Why would you let them take that from us when you could have easily, gone? Excuse me, when you could have gone Brian Branch, that number one safety in this draft that we just had. But no, Anthony Johnson Jr. is going to be good. I mean, really. I mean, some of these guys that we get from the late rounds, I mean, they become stars. I mean, seriously. Donald Driver was the 7th round pick, and he became the Packers' all-time receiver. I mean, that says a lot. It doesn't really matter where you land. You have a shot to be one of the one of the best picks, and look at what Brock Purdy did. He almost took the Niners to the Super Bowl, for crying out loud. He was Mr. Irrelevant. So that says a lot. 7th, it doesn't matter. 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd. Who cares? You got a shot to be one of the best players. All you gotta do is, you gotta take the initiative to learn and go play. Give it 110% out there on the field. But yeah, I think he's gonna be a phenomenal guy out there. I mean, really, the Packers are definitely gonna utilize him, and he's definitely gonna be a starter. So yeah, definitely put him out there with Amos. Okay, finally, last but not least, you guys, this is Grant Dubose. I have no idea what college you went to. This was Charlotte. This was a new pick to me, you guys. I didn't know much about the kid at all. I didn't do any research on him, but again, this is another weapon for Jordan Love. So we got tons and tons of weapons for Jordan Love in this draft. We signed 10 unfree agents. There should be no problem with Jordan Love, playing at elite level. There's no reason why he won't. He is going to play so well. Because we did something that we never did with Rodgers, which is something I just realized, that for once, we drafted a crap load of offensive weapons, and that was right in the bat in the 2nd round. After everybody was like, "Oh no, you didn't get JSN, no!" Like, what the hell are you doing, Packers? Fire Goody. Well, no, don't fire Goody, because the thing is that not everybody's a GM. I'm not a GM. I don't know exactly what runs through the Packers' minds. But I know from, the thing is that Packer fans like me and, lots of others out there, that we know what the Packers do here in the draft. We know that, they're not going to draft a wide receiver. They're not going to draft a receiver in the 1st round. They're always about drafting defensive guys in the 1st round. But they go for the studs. They go for the really good ones. You know what I'm saying? They go for the good shit. Look at Matthews. Look at B.J. Raji. When we drafted them. Look at Quay Walker. Well, Devontae Wyatt we have not seen. We only saw him play against the Lions. But yeah, but if you guys think about the Packers' history in their draft, they've had solid draft years. They really have. I mean, you can't go and say, well, they did shitty. No, they did not. Because all these players that they draft, they turn into stars. They turn into studs. I mean, Amari Rodgers was the only maybe the only pick I've ever seen that was a bust, like a complete bust. It was complete shit, and he wasn't worth picking, you know. But if you had to say which one was the total win-win, it's got to be Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed is absolutely everybody's favorite pick, and this is why I said that he is like my crush. Like, okay, not like, I don't mean to put it that way. What I mean is like, he's my favorite pick. Like my favorite pick that we got in this draft. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to say like my, not trying to say it the other way, you guys. You guys know what I'm saying? It's like, when you have that favorite pick, it's like, oh my gosh, like, please, like, come on, come on, let's get to week 1 so we can basically see him in a Packers uniform. Please put that uniform on. God, I'm sick of this goddamn computer. Sorry about this, you guys. I'm tired and I'm pooped out. But this is the overall Packers and their recap. I do appreciate you guys watching. Again, I'm terribly sorry this video is out super late. I know it's not going to get a ton of views, but for those that come across and at least take the time to see this, I do thank you a lot for sitting and watching. If any of you guys are Packer fans, or anybody, you guys can comment down below and let me know which guy is your favorite from this draft. Or, if you're not a Packers fan and maybe you like some of these players, do tell me. Do tell me in the comments. Or, maybe if there's like a certain pick that you guys want me to go over from your team that maybe you like and that maybe you want me to talk about. I can certainly do that too. Oh, excuse me. But, yeah, that's going to do it for the video. I will, again, you guys, I will be putting out hopefully a draft grade. I'd say the Packers in this draft, though, they definitely got an A. It is definitely an A for the Packers. Because they addressed every need. They addressed every need that they needed in this draft. The only thing that we did not get was, for the first time ever, was an offensive tackle. That was the first time ever in this draft. We never did that. And we didn't trade up. We didn't trade our picks at all. Well, yes, we did. We did trade, but we didn't trade up. That's what I was trying to say. We didn't trade up. We traded down 2 times with the Lions and then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, just 2 spots. But yeah, this was one of the best drafts that I am seriously looking forward to. It definitely took a lot off my mind of the whole Aaron Rodgers thing. It doesn't. The whole Aaron Rodgers thing is just, it's like going through a breakup right now. So a lot of Packer fans are still trying to get over the whole Aaron Rodgers, but it really doesn't help when we see it on social media of him maybe at like the Rangers game on Saturday, then he was just at the Knicks and Heat's game on Sunday. It doesn't help when we have to see that crap on TV. Really, who's gonna give a fuck at this point? Seriously, it's just a quarterback. Yeah, he was a Hall of Fame quarterback that played for the Packers. 15 seasons starting, 3 years on bench. Yes, we all get it, but it's just a goddamn quarterback, for crying out loud. He's not gonna play for the next 10 years with the Jets. He's gonna retire in 2 years. But yeah, just it's a little tough. But then in the aftermath of this draft, it completely flushed all that away. and it made a lot of us Packer fans and myself. We're so hyped for Jordan Love. We are so hyped for this team, and this team might have a shot at a 10-win season. They could win 10 games. They could win 9. They could win 8. I think that's the ultimate goal for the Packers is to win at least 8 games. But if you're super good, and you get past like week 6, then right there, that's where then you might look at the playoffs. Then the Packers might be saying, okay, we might have a shot here going to the playoffs. And if we do get to the playoffs, we might, I don't know, we might maybe go just to the wild card, but who knows? I'm not making any predictions. That all can come when we hit August, you guys. Yeah, just this is a great time to be a Packers fan. I mean, seriously, this is just a phenomenal draft, and you guys, there's nothing to complain about at all. There's nothing to complain. But yeah, all right, I'm done yabbering on, and I'm done talking about football and crap. I'm tired. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. This is Cheats Up Productions, and I am signing out for the rest of the day. I should be able to catch you guys on to the next video next week, and hopefully, and we'll kind of go from there. Alright. Peace out, you guys.